Hello. Hello. I think we're live. Just giving everything a moment to get all connected. Welcome. I wanted to share some exciting news. Wanted to jump on live. I haven't done live in a while. Let me just check if you're seeing this. If you're seeing a live somewhere, be sure to comment, say hello. Let us know where you are watching the live on. So currently using some software. It's linked to the website if you're interested, called Restream. Helps me be live. So we are live on LinkedIn and Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, inside our Facebook community. If you're not a member, it's the Service-Based Business Society. And we're even trying some Instagram today. So if you are seeing this, be sure to let me know where are you catching us. I'm always curious. And to jump right in because I want to share some exciting. To share, we finally, after a long time of paperwork and applications and back and forth, some exciting news came through, and so I wanted to jump on our community because this is an offer that isn't just for every single one of our clients and future clients. So, here we are, and I'm just going to shuffle a few things around on my screen. There we go. So, it's when these exciting moments happen that we say, celebrate the wins. So here we are doing a quick live talking about the wins. And so this win comes through with an interesting statistic, and that is that the average QuickBooks user saves 30 hours per month. So these are average business owners, all different sizes of businesses, from startups to huge corporations. And the average QuickBooks user saves 30 hours per month. So, we have been a QuickBooks partner for quite some time on the Pro Advisor side. So that means that we are certified to use, teach, coach on QuickBooks. We are both on the Canadian and American side, old QuickBooks Pro Advisors. So, and why is that unique? Well, because we actually have to qualify in both places completely separately. They are two different pieces of software. There is QuickBooks Online US, and then there is QuickBooks Online Canada. And so they are programs, two different, they have certain features that are not the same. And so we had to qualify completely separately. So we've been QuickBooks Gold Pro Advisors for quite some time. We hope to make platinum status on the Canadian side in the next few months. So lots of exciting developments there. But what came through this week that I wanted to share about is that we actually are also now business partners of QuickBooks. So I've just popped it up on the screen. And what it is this means that we can now offer significant discounts to our clients and prospective clients for using QuickBooks. So we are now a partner of theirs. This means that we have access to additional resources, trainings, all sorts of things for our clients, and we can help them get set up on QuickBooks. Now, oftentimes I hear, hey, I've been trying to set up QuickBooks and I've reached out to their support and they haven't been able to help me. And, it's part of that is because QuickBooks team members on the support side are often not actual bookkeepers. They are, part of the software side of things. And so sometimes when a customer is saying, or a prospective customer is saying, hey, I'm trying to make the software do ABC, and the QuickBooks support team is like, oh, well, you do that by doing 1, 2, 3. The problem is sometimes you weren't actually supposed to do ABC. And so what we often run into is, there's this disconnect between people who are using the platform and trying to make it work in their business, who maybe don't necessarily know exactly all of what should and shouldn't happen. And then we start to see a little bit of a mess. So I love that now we are an official partner of QuickBooks and can help coach and teach on these things because we understand the bookkeeping side and we understand the software side. So, just last week I was on a call and someone said, hey, this is where I'm at. And I said, ooh, what happened here? What's going on here? And they're like, oh, well, that's what QuickBooks support told me to do. And we actually had to take it all out. Not because QuickBooks support doesn't know how to make the program and the software work, but because they're not always up to date on all of these bookkeeping practices. So this is where we come in and why it is so exciting for us to be able to now really work on the training and the coaching and the teaching side of QuickBooks so that you can get to saving those 30 hours. So if we go back to that, the average QuickBooks user is saving 30 hours per week. And that's incredible. I mean, if you think about what you can be doing with those 30 hours, if we go back to before being an entrepreneur, a work week, 40 hours, 9 to 5, 40-hour work week, QuickBooks can save you 30 hours. So what are we offering as part of this new QuickBooks transition? Well, we're offering some pretty great discounts. So we have the ability to discount some of these QuickBooks products. QuickBooks has multiple different options for different size businesses. So from super basic, hey, I want to track my sales and my expenses. That's it. I don't do payroll. I don't do any inventory, job costing, any of those. They have a package. All the way up to, I want to understand the different departments of my business, the different profitability in different jobs, and all of these different things. They have different packages, all different price points, and we can help you choose which is the best for your business, which features you need, and how to get that set up. That is the big piece. Not only, getting your business on the ongoing side, but oftentimes it's just a little support in getting things up and running. So, if you have any questions, you want to pop into the Facebook community. It's called the Service-Based Business Society. You can reach out there. You can also go to our website. We have a chat widget, and you can just book a call. When it comes to that first consult and asking some questions about how we can help you, that call is totally complimentary. We can discuss, where you are now and what you're trying to achieve, because every business is different. The level of detail required is different. And so, being able to track different data markers in your business and whatnot may or may not align with your business goals and objectives. So it's not always needed. And so I often say it only needs to be as complicated as you want it to be. So I've added up the QR code again. This is where you can pop onto this QR code, grab the discount. If you don't need any help and you just want to grab that discount and, get off to the races, you are more than welcome. But if you want that extra support, maybe it's setting up your chart of accounts in a way that works for your business. We can help with that. We can help with the procedures and making sure it aligns with, how you or your team work. Oftentimes it's taking what is required from a bookkeeping, record keeping perspective, and then combining it with how your team works. When are purchases being made? Are purchases for specific projects, or are you purchasing for inventory, bulk materials? All of these change the requirements. And so, this is really where our agency can help and step in and create these procedures that are efficient, that work for you and your team, and that, of course, maintain compliance and keep your data up to date. So again, you can grab our new QuickBooks discount. I've added the QR code to the screen. There is no commitment to work with us to grab those discounts. You can go ahead and just scan the QR code and it'll take you right to the link. I've also added the link in the description of the video. In the coming weeks, we're going to be doing more trainings on how to use QuickBooks most efficiently. There are always multiple ways to get a job done, and so we want to be doing things efficiently so that we can really capitalize on those 30 hours. It is not always just the software that helps you save time, but also creating efficient policies and procedures that are going to get you the data you need. So if you've been following along our agency for a while, you know that I wrote and published a book called The Data-Driven Method. That download is available free on our website. And so that really covers off all of these different data pieces in your business. But I can tell you that no matter how we work with businesses, whether it is on an operational side or through the data-driven method, bookkeeping and whatnot, it all comes down to something super basic. Garbage in, garbage out. Good data in, good data out. And so creating those procedures that are going to be efficient for your business. Good procedures doesn't always mean it takes more time. We want to make sure that we're getting all of the data that we need, but we're also being super efficient. So if you want to connect, you want to talk about this, drop a comment below that just says questions. You don't have to say anything else, just questions. And I can reach out to you after the live with some additional information, with the link to book a call. And we can just chat about what the objectives are in your business and how QuickBooks or, having a look at your bookkeeping policies and procedures, how that can affect your efficiency, how you can get the data that you need. So any questions, don't hesitate to comment below. If you are tuning into the live, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the comments. And be sure, even if you're catching this video after the live is over, comment in the video. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We love to see how far the message reaches. And we will talk soon.